Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at SparkPoint. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. Now, jumping into TradingView, we are on the daily chart. You can see that we started breaking out and we pretty much took out the target that I laid out in the last video. If you haven't seen the last SparkPoint update, make sure to check out the link on your top right corner of the video. There's going to be a card that you can click and that will take you to the previous update so that I won't have to explain all these patterns that I have playing out over here because it does take quite a lot of time. So you can see that the first smaller falling wedge that we had over here, the white one, had a target of 0.00538 and we got to 0.0053, I think, right? Yeah, we didn't get any higher, which pretty much you can consider target met. We're shy a couple of cents, a couple of thousandths of cents, but I think we're fine if we say that we met that target. So the next target is 0.00666. That's the larger falling wedge over here, the green one. You can see it was created over here. That's why the target is going to be at that price. So that's going to be your next target. You can see that you broke out of this pennant. You broke out of this pennant, and now you potentially are coming back to back test as support, which is fine. You can do that, and then you can have your next move up. You can also see that the golden ratio is over here at 0.00504. So that's going to be a nice resistance level to break through. But once you get through that, and once you backtest as support, you open up candles above the golden ratio, you're pretty much good for taking out this previous swing high of the fib, and that swing high co-aligns with the target of the larger falling wedge. So it's all looking very good for SparkPoint at the minute. If we take a look at the RSI, you can see that we have started breaking out over here on the RSI, which is incredibly good. You can see that we broke this resistance, and what we can do now on the RSI as well is come back to backtest as support, and then we have our move towards the overbought area over here above the index of 70. A lot of people keep asking me what's my end goal or end year targets for SparkPoint. I'm looking at the fib retracement that I have set up from the all-time high to the swing low in May, and you come up and you look at the 1.618 and you look at the second fib level. So these are the levels that I'm looking at. You can also target the 1.414 and the 1.272. So pretty much anywhere from 4 to 5 cents are my targets. And you can see that we do have on the SparkPoint roadmap, we do have a top tier listing coming in Q4, and everybody is expecting that to be Binance. And if it does end up being Binance, then obviously we can have, a couple of scam wicks to even $1 per token. That's possible, but I don't think a lot of us are going to be able to sell at $1 or at 50 cents or whatever. So just manage your expectations. And yeah, so the next target is this 0.236 fib, this large fib retracement that you have, and that does co-align with the 1.272 on the smaller fib that I have set up over here. This will be a major resistance level. We couldn't get through it, and now if we get through this level, that's really good because we've been stuck in this position for multiple months. Now we're finally breaking out. So 0.00799 is your next target after we get to the target of this larger falling wedge. So it's looking very good. Now let's jump into KuCoin. Now jumping into the 4-hourly chart on KuCoin, you can see that we do have this sort of resistance level that we broke out of over here, and if you can just backtest as support, that's pretty much the pennant on the TradingView chart, but this is just a bit of a different view on it. But you can see that if we backtest as support, you're going to be good. But if you can potentially fall back into the pattern and break down, nobody's saying that that's not impossible to happen. We potentially can come back into the pattern and bounce off of this lower support level, right? So it's all about holding support, and right now our support is this blue trend line that we broke as resistance. And let's jump quickly into the daily chart as well. So we can take a look at the stochastic RSI. So here on the stochastic RSI, you can see that we have started going back up, and we initially were going back down to the oversold over here, right? But that didn't end up happening because we got the bullish cross, we got a trend reversal, and we're coming back up over here. So once you see SRK in the overbought over here on the stock RSI, that's potentially where you take profits in the short term, because I did end up swing trading Spark Point with this little pump that we had and made some nice profits on that and just bought back in at a lower price. So I think we're in for a good end year for Spark Point. It's a low cap gem. I think it's going to appreciate very much. But if you consider this a asymmetrical triangle, you take a target over here from the top of the triangle to the bottom, and this is where you place it at the breakout. As you can see, I placed it at the breakout, and that gives us pretty much 2 cents. And from here to 2 cents, that is a 350% trade. So I think, you know, we're going to be able to take that out, and that's pretty much sitting near the all-time high. And I think we're going to break the all-time high in November. Probably by the end of the November, we were going to be at the all-time high, but we can even get there a lot quicker. It's a low-cap gem, guys. It doesn't take a lot of money to move the price. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Spark Point. Thank you for watching. Make sure to check out the Telegram chat and the Discord server, and make sure to check out the 2 videos on your screen right now. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.